Well, hello, Stampers. It's the Pampered Stamper, and I'm from Chatham, Ontario, but I married a Dutchman, so I am living currently in the Netherlands. So I'm coming to you from beautiful, sunny Schravenzande, the Netherlands, and this is part of the Global Monthly Video Hop. And today I'm joining with a bunch of people all over the world, and we are using a sketch challenge this month, and it is a Slimline card. Now, I think that everyone else is using a card that's 3 inches by 6 inches, but I am making mine a little bit bigger. So mine is 3.5 by 8.5 inches, and I'm going to share it with you now. I'm pretty excited about it. I combined, there's very little stamping on my card, and the focal point is really some pattern paper and our beautiful distressed gold paper. So I'm hoping you like the card as much as I do. I did find the sketch a little challenging, and I'll explain why as we go through it. But be sure that you look in the description under the YouTube video. There's two little words that say show more. Click on that, and then you'll get the whole list of people who are participating in the blog hop. So I hope that you join with me in checking them all out, because it's really fun to see what people do with the same layout, the same measurements, and the same sketch. So I'm excited to see what everyone else has made as well. So let's take a look. I have pre-cut all my pieces of paper, and I chose this size because it fits perfectly into our Slimline envelopes. So this is a white one. They also come in gray and in mint macaron, but I figured the black and white will fit perfectly with what I have. So I'm using the distressed gold paper, and I use this beautiful embossing folder. It's called the Leaf Fall 3D embossing folder, and I really, really like it. So here we go. I have used a basic black base, and it is, so 3.5 times 2 is 7, so it's 7 inches wide by 8.5, scored at 3.5. And then this piece is 3 3/8 by 8 3/8. Now we're going to put that down first. I'm going to use liquid adhesive. This is beautiful paper, and it is part of the rustic. There's the Hello Harvest bundle. This is the paper at the bottom, and you can see that there are beautiful colorful sheets, and on the back of each colorful sheet is a black and white pattern. And this is called the Rustic Harvest Suite. So I like that a lot. And then the distressed gold is part of the texture chic suite, which I think you can find on page 99 of the annual catalog. Beautiful, beautiful paper. So that is good to know. So I'm just using the liquid adhesive with the green lid. I call it Tombow because that's who makes it. And so we're just going to put this on carefully. I love this black and white paper. It's got acorns on it and oak leaves. And what I like about it is its classic appeal. So we have that, and then we have this matted piece. Okay, and I'm just going to measure it out for you. Let's see, it is 7.5 by 2.5. Okay, so then this is 1/8 of an inch smaller. So this would be 7 3/8 by 2 3/8. So we'll put that on first. I had toyed with using this green side, but then I decided that with the gold, the black and white combo was just the best. I love pattern paper, and so I like using it as the focal point of my card. I'm just putting that on here. Just make sure your top edges are even, and then the rest will be good too. There. And now we're going to put that in the middle of the card. I just subtracted, like I just laid my card, my piece that I wanted, and then I subtracted the same amount from each side, and I think it was an inch. I made it an inch smaller, so 8.5, so it was 7.5. And then 3.5 was 2.5, so just simple math. And it just gives me that nice border all around. And then this piece is just embossed black with that embossing folder. Isn't it nice? And I'm going to put it on a piece of gold. So let me measure this for you. It is 2 inches by 3.5. And this is 2.25 by 3.5. So we'll just put some liquid adhesive. There we go. And I wanted there to be a nice little edge on either side of that. There. Split up a little bit. Don't want any gold showing. This is going to go, I'm just going to lay it flat here for a minute. Then I used my layering circle dies to make a circle because that was part of the sketch. And this was the challenge for me. I wanted to, first I was going to make this like with some stamped images or whatever. I didn't want to make it too bold and I didn't want to cover up my pretty embossed leaves. So then I had the idea of just making an open circle. We were supposed to put the sketch had the words going over here. So this says sending healing thoughts, may nature's beauty bring peace to your soul. Now that is from the Nature's Harvest stamp set, this one. There's also a very nice set. Okay, so I did that. I used my Stamparatus to stamp this so I could stamp it a few times. I'm going to put it on this piece of gold. And it is, I believe, 3/4 of an inch by 3.5. So I'm just going to put this in the middle. I just wanted to tie that gold theme in a little bit. And just have a little bit of white sticking out on either end. There. And so I like that. And I'm debating about popping up the circle with dimensionals. I think I will do that. So this is going to go down flat. So the sketch worked for me. I'm really excited to see what other people have done with it. And a sketch is a great way to, jumpstart your creativity in the sense that, well, you have to use the sketch. So you start assembling pieces to make it work. There. And now I'm going to use some little mini white dimensionals for that. Let's see. They just fit, so I have to be very careful. You don't want dimensional. See, this one I've kind of put on wrong. When you put these dimensionals on, you want them so that the straight edge is along the straight edge of the circle, and then it fits perfectly. I'm thinking if I have 4 of these, that should do it. I could have used black as well since it's going on black paper. Just going to make sure it's not sticking out. It's not. I hope not. That one is a little bit. These just fit. So you might even want to think about using, you know what? I'm going to use black ones. Sorry, I'm learning from my mistake. You'd think to use white because the back of it is white, but the bottom, you're putting it on a black thing. That one's garbage. I can reuse the other ones. Here we go. Black dimensionals. We have them, use them. That way, if it is sticking out a little bit, it doesn't matter because it'll be black on black. And that hides a lot. Let's see. There. My friends went to Amsterdam today from Canada, and they were pretty nervous about traveling on their own. So I'm hoping that it all went well. I just couldn't go with them every single day. I said, I have to work. So I do try to do videos every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So you can find them on my channel, The Pampered Stamper. Here we go. I'm pretty happy with that they're not sticking out. I'm glad I used the black. So there. Now we're going to pop this up and I might as well use black ones as well. Here. There's an amazing deal on the starter kit for the whole month of October. In Canada, you get to put $206 worth of product into your starter kit, and you only pay $135. I'm going to go a little bit lower, and no shipping, which is awesome. So I love it that you can put whatever you want. So that looks really nice. And then I thought I would do one more thing, and that is a couple of leaf elements. And the leaf dies came from the Season of Chic. I think the leaf dies will look nice. See, I'm not sure if I'm going to use both of them or just one of them. And it ties in the leaf embossing in the background. That's a big one. Here's a little one. Maybe both. Yeah. And so it also, yeah, that looks really nice. It adds the right amount of balance to my card. I'm pretty excited about that. So I'm going to use my trick with a glue sponge and a silicone mat and a little bit of adhesive. And I'm just doing that for the big leaf. There. And I'm just flatten out the puddle. There, now I have some adhesive that's not going to pool. Put that away. It'll stick nicely to my wreath. And then this one I'm going to put on with a glue dot. Although, you know what? Maybe not. I just need some adhesive on the stem part of this leaf. So I'm just doing this, flattening it out, and just, there we go. This is really light paper too. There. Okay, that looks really good. Now I'm just going to finish off the inside of the card. So for the inside of the card, this is, let me guess, 3 3/8 by 8 3/8. And before I put it in, I want to use the Season of Chic stamp here. And I think I'll use, well, we'll see what we use. I don't know yet. The leaf. And since we've gone black and white, I'm going to stick with black and white. There. And I need my Memento ink pad. Just here. There is an other, there are two, so I might use two different ones, but we'll see. Let's get back in. I like that. Yeah, I'm just going to leave it just like that, and then we're done. And I'm quite happy with the way it turned out. I often use computer paper in the inside of my cards, and then I just adhere a little bit on the top so that people could tear it out and reuse the card. But today I have splurged and used regular white cardstock. So again, I'm sliding it into position, making sure my borders are at least somewhat. And here we have it. Isn't that nice? I could add some gems yet. Maybe I will do that just to, yeah, let's have a peek. We're going to do that. I have some brushed metallic gems that are really pretty, and I'm going to just use the gold ones. I haven't quite figured out where to put them. But see how that just adds? It just ties something in. I don't know if I want it here. It's a big deal deciding where to put your gems. So I don't, and I like usually doing them in a group of 3. I think I want one there. And was that a big one or a little one? It was a little one. Maybe I wanted a big one there. Sometimes I like them peeking out from somewhere. Yeah, that looks nice. So I want them not added willy-nilly, but somehow that they fit in with the whole design. So I like that. If I had a gold spatter, I would do that yet, but I'm just going to leave it for now. I'm quite happy with the design. It's nice to have a nice long slimline card. And I'm going to show you the other envelopes as well. So you can, if you put your card in your envelope, tuck it so that all the dimensional stuff is the other way. Now I have received cards and people, no, I should look what I'm doing. People put a little piece of paper in to keep things nice so they don't get ruined. There, it fits perfectly. So that's a pretty envelope. And you know, people know right away when they get an envelope like this that it's happy mail. So here are the rest of the Slimline envelopes. So you can see they come in, I think it's soft succulent, smoky slate, and basic white. And they're just a beautiful, beautiful, high quality, thick envelope. You can find them on page 137 of the annual catalog. Now mine is from Europe, so it has the euros and the pounds in there. But I think they're $9.95 or $10.50 in Canada. I'm not sure, but it's a good price for some really good quality envelopes. So thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you have a super day, happy stamping, and keep sending out that happy mail. Be sure to check the rest of the links from the global the global monthly video hop, and you'll get lots of inspiration to make some really beautiful slimline cards. I'm so happy you joined me today. It would make me even happier if you took the time to leave a comment. We always love actually hearing from our viewers. And if you really want to show the love, click on the share button, and then you can share it to Pinterest, you can share it to Facebook. I'm not even sure all the other places you can share it to, but that always helps us because each one of us is an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and we're doing this as a business. So we are trying to pay our bills with our Stampin' Up! Business. So you help with that, and we really appreciate you. Alrighty, that's it for today. Bye.